Hey!
I'm Alicia.
And I'm Meredith.
And we are first-time podcasters creating a Vanderpump Rules podcast.
It's all about the pasta.
Because it's
always about the pasta.
Yourself pasta. But we decided to do a podcast because we are obsessed with reality TV.
Way too obsessed.
Literally all we watch and all we talk about. And that's how our friendship kind of formed. That and quesadillas.
That and,
remember?
Eating. Oh, yeah.
It was those mushroom... No, they weren't mushroom quesadillas.
I don't think they were.
But they had... It doesn't matter.
They had pasta.
Yeah.
Former coworkers turned
podcasters.
podcasters.
And we started becoming friends because we all sat together at lunch with our other friend.
R.I.P. Mara.
Her name's Mara.
She's still
dead.
alive, yeah.
She's in Florida, so she might as well be dead. She's going to kill me.
We do love you, Mara.
Hi, Mara. Because we're going to make you listen to this. And the three of us would sit around at lunch and we would talk about reality TV shows.
To the point where we got the nickname TMZ real quickly.
Yeah, because we just gossiped.
All the time.
It's fine. And you know what? Our coworkers loved it. They loved listening to our opinions.
They were informed.
Yeah, they heard everything. And it was great. And people knew us. And there were only like 20 people in the office. But they knew of us. And they loved us. But we don't work together anymore.
But that's okay, because now we get a podcast together.
Yeah, so now it's not weird when we podcast, because we don't spend too much time together.
It's perfect. So, I have a surprise.
Oh my god.
First up, we're going to mix it up with a cocktail.
Because as you know, Vanderpump Rules, they all are great bartenders, except Jack.
It may be all about the pasta, but it's all about the cocktails.
Oh yeah, Tom Sandoval said that. I'm sure.
So, I got the mother of everything.
God, Vanderpump Rosé! Oh
Vanderpump Rosé.
Lisa!
Had to start it off with Mother
Meredith,
Queen.
that's great. Let's see if it actually tastes good.
I have to review it.
Can we, for a minute, take a second and remember when the Toms were going to sell Vanderpump Rosé in St. Louis?
I have heard, actually, that they want to open up a Tom Tom in St. Louis.
Shut up. Why
so?
Oh, because Tom loves St. Louis.
Yeah, he's from there.
Yeah, but at the time, it was like, why would we sell this in specifically
St. Louis
no
is fab.
offense to your
Excuse me, Andy Cohen's from there too.
Really?
Yeah, heck yeah.
So are you. A bunch of great people from St. Louis.
Oh yeah. I've been to Andy's Watch What Happened Live.
Okay, you know what?
Because his dad started my mom's company.
I did know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
We're like BFFs.
So
I know his cousin.
Meredith's very addicted to Bravo forever. Okay,
all because
cheers.
St. Louis.
Who should we cheers to? Should we cheers to a Vanderpump?
To Lisa.
To Lisa.
To Jiggy.
Oh my god, Jiggy has alopecia.
I know. We don't. Pretty good.
Oh, that's good rosé.
Yeah, sorry, it's not that cold.
No, that's okay. I mean, the fact that you got rosé is...
Had to mix it up.
I was going to bring snacks, but I was like, we shouldn't eat on the podcast.
You know what Oh, that's a good idea. I was literally thinking back to the old goldfish jar.
Oh, that's the old place. Yeah, it was great.
I miss that.
Oh, I miss snacks. Well, now I work for like a protein bar company, so there's no snack. I mean, there are snacks, but they're like really healthy snacks.
Oh.
And everyone's like really attractive and hot and have snacks, and I'm like...
I mean, the best about our old company was that if you forgot your lunch...
There was literally enough food to make lunch.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic.
It was great. I loved it. I miss that. But anyways.
Should we start with Vanderpump?
Let's get started.
Okay. So I did a lot of research because I have a lot of time on my hands.
And I did not because I had to learn how to use microphones.
Yeah, okay. Meredith's doing the technical stuff and I'm going to lead the actual conversation. But we get Meredith's genuine reaction. And I'm so excited.
The new cast, I do know that.
Yeah.
Not a fully new cast.
Yes. So we're going to start with first, where did we leave off in season 7?
Yes.
So I did a quick recap because the last episode was this season, previously on the season, and then I watched the last episode and the reunions. So, previously...
The reunions.
Oh, God, I cannot wait to bitch about that. So, previously on season 7 of Vanderpump Rules, so Jax and Brittany got engaged. I'm engaged. That was so...
I'm engaged. You can't see me, but my hand's in the air with a fake ring.
Cares, Brittany. You're engaged to the woat.
Do you remember when Jax cheated on you at the beginning of the last season?
We'll talk about James's rap, but that was my favorite. Remember when Jax fucked Faith? I would have cheered.
I'm gonna have to bleep out that.
Really? Can we not swear? We could swear.
Well, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. We have the technical stuff. Okay, Jax met Brittany's parents, specifically his dad. This is when Jax told her dad that he would always be number one.
Oh, right.
And not Brittany.
Her family came in town.
Yeah, her family was not happy with
Was it for the engagement party?
Yes.
Yeah. And he was like, I know I always have to be number one.
Yeah.
I have to make sure I'm set first. And he was just like,
He did say on Twitter that editing did him dirty.
Which I'm sure that is slightly true, but that phrase, I am putting myself first, was...
Yeah. And when Andy asked him about it at the reunion, Jax was like, oh, it was misconstrued. I am number one. And, like, he didn't say anything about editing. So I think Jax was just bitching on Twitter, but whatever.
I hope he was trying to say, I need to make sure I'm good to be the best for her. Which is not.
It's not Jax. Come on. Tom Tom opened, and Kristen was not invited to the opening.
Ooh. Everybody else was, though.
That's fine, though. We had went to Mexico, but James wasn't invited.
That was kind of sad.
Ooh. So we got to know Bo, which we love.
Oh my god!
Bo
did you see that? He's at all of her.
Yeah, he
all of her podcasting events.
Podcast events.
Oh my god.
And Stassi's mom told her not to mess it up because she's gonna.
They're perfect
and you know
for each
what?
other.
Dina, whatever her name is.
I don't think it's Dina. I think that's Lindsay Lohan's mom.
Okay, it's Dana. Whatever.
I think so. Okay. I don't know. We'll get into parents later.
Sheena made out with everyone, including Robbie Hayes from The Bachelor.
Oh, man.
Barf. Sheena. But she was in love with Adam, her best friend.
The penguin.
Best friend.
We need to find the penguin.
Oh, I know. We'll talk about this.
So much to get into.
James told Katie to lose some weight. It's not funny.
Oh.
I have a soft spot for James.
I feel like he's backed into a corner and he says some pretty shitty things.
Yeah, he just wants to be loved and no one loves him, so
he goes for the jugular.
Oh, man. But he told Katie to lose some weight and got fired for it and then got disinvited to literally everything.
Oh my god, I forgot he got fired.
Yeah. He's like, Lisa,
don't
do this to me.
And she was like, you have to prove it to me. And he was like, I didn't drink for a day.
I love him. Okay, so now we start the last episode of season 7, Jax and Brittany's engagement party. Jax spent $100 on mashed potato bar.
I would.
Pissed. Which pisses me off because he obviously has $100.
I'm sure Bravo paid for the whole thing.
Yeah, like he makes like $25,000 an episode.
Yeah.
Like he has whatever. I hate that these people still pretend they're poor.
I think they have to because they have to pretend that they work there
I'm
still.
poor and I would spend $100 on mashed potatoes.
Oh, because you could eat it forever.
Yeah, right? Okay.
But also quality of food. Like that is such a stellar food. Who's upset at a potato bar?
You full. I'll give you
I'm actually so hungry now, even though I just ate.
Okay, Lala's sober. Sheena and Adam aren't talking. Kristen's just there. James goes to therapy for his temper. Sad. He's not invited to the engagement party. So they all hop on a party
Raquel?
bus. No.
Okay.
Him and Raquel,
because I feel like they're pretty.
Party go to Sir.
Oh.
And they talk about how James has not cheated on her, which he probably has.
Let's be honest. They all have cheated on everybody.
Yeah. So then there's the party bus. Everyone's crazy. Logan, James's ex-lover, shall we call him?
Question mark?
Great times. Everyone's at the engagement party. I took really basic notes because if we review season 7,
there's a lot.
It'll just.
I'll get angry.
Blah blah blah. Oh, I had to write down. Adam and Sheena finally talk, and Adam loses it.
Yeah, he went psycho.
He was like, well, because she was like, yeah, I had sex with him, like that other guy.
Oh, the really young guy.
Yeah, the model.
Who, like, made dinner for her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's like, I had sex with him, but I thought of you the whole time. And Adam was like...
I feel worse for the guy who cooked.
Gross. Yeah, that probably do that.
Could you imagine?
Oh, God.
I would egg her house. She doesn't own one yet, I don't think.
And Sheena never gave him the penguin she bought him.
No, she did. Remember at the reunion? She went back. She said that she went back after, like, filming.
At this point, he never got the penguin.
On camera, he never got the penguin.
Yes. Let's see.
As one single tear rolls down her face.
There was one part that I did take really accurate notes because Sandoval was talking about how Jax used to lie to a bunch of girls, the girls he used to hook up with. And he listed out a couple of lies, which I thought were hilarious.
Ooh, let's hear.
His parents own 47% of CBS.
Solid lie.
Which, then they're majority shareholders of CBS? Because I can't imagine only one other person owns like 50% of that.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. I was like...
He has 2 houses and a boat renting company.
The boat renting company is a total lie.
He's going to be in Apocalyptic Part 2.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is, so if a dude told me that, I'd be like...
Terrible lie.
Nothing to me.
Terrible lie.
He's waiting to be a firefighter because his modeling career is really taking off.
How come I haven't seen you anywhere?
Why can't you be both?
Both.
Whatever. He's a virgin.
Yeah,
right. And he's roommates with Channing Tatum, which Tom says is a lie, but there's also a lot of, you know what, Channing Tatum, can you please confirm? And then,
this is the rumor that needs to be settled, because I think they talked about it at BravoCon.
Yeah, they've literally talked about it every year.
And they pulled the cast.
I want to know. I don't think it's true, but I want to know. And then the last thing was, Bo's going to ask Stassi to marry him, and she cries about how much she loves him, which I had to put in
About
there.
how much she loves Jax?
About Bo.
Oh, okay.
Bo's going to ask Stassi. He's telling Lisa at the engagement party. He's like, yeah, I'm going to marry her. And then Stassi shows up, and she literally cries and is like, I love him so much, it hurts. And I was like, that's
I thought you were
really
saying
sweet,
that...
But I don't think I'd ever cry about someone I loved so much.
Well, we don't have hearts.
I'm not in love with anything or anyone, ever. Wine. I would cry if wine went away.
I would.
Or French fries.
Ooh, did you hear there's a French fry shortage?
Yeah, that's what I thought of, and I was genuinely sad.
I if it comes to it, I will be very sad.
I'll cry.
I won't cry preemptively. I will,
if it happens.
If it happens, I will.
Okay.
If I was at a restaurant and I said, can I please have some French fries? And they said, I'm so sorry, but I would stop.
Yeah, same.
Especially if everybody else had them.
Salad instead.
I'd be like, give me a mashed potato bar. And they'd be like, no, the problem was the potatoes.
Jack's got it. Okay, so then there was the reunion, which I hated. I hated all the reunions of season
I was disappointed that Andy didn't yell at them more.
Go in harder.
Yeah, because, that they were all screaming at each other because nothing got resolved.
Yeah, it was nuts. So I'm just going to hit on, like, certain people. Sheena basically didn't exist at that reunion.
I've never heard her so quiet.
Yeah, right? She didn't have a storyline.
That's true.
Stassi had Bo out for a second. They were super cute. Her boobs looked fantastic.
Yes.
10 out of 10. Ariana and Tom fought with Jax and Brittany over James. Because you know what? Raquel came out. This is the part that really irritates me. Raquel came out, and Andy asked Raquel a question.
Yeah.
But then you have Jax and Brittany being all rude and talking behind, like, Raquel's back. And Raquel said, like, it looks bad because, yeah, I'm a beauty queen, and I want to be on reality TV. Like, I'm on reality TV. Yeah. It looks like I'm using James, but, like, I'm not. I really like him.
Exactly.
And then Jax and Brittany are like, she just called herself a
beauty queen.
And you know what? She is beautiful, and she could be a beauty queen.
I think she was.
I think she was, too.
So it's like, it's not like she was making fun of somebody else for being a beauty queen.
Yeah, she's like, I was a beauty queen, and it looks bad, but I love James, and... So, James obviously stood up for his girlfriend. He was like, can you stop talking?
He did this.
And then Brittany's like, are you going to let him yell at me like that? And everyone's like, shut the... Well, me, a home viewer, was like, shut up. She was nuts. So then Tom and Ariana... Oh, the worst part was Raquel even said, she's like, I started doing beauty pageants because I have social anxiety when speaking because people always speak over me. And in this part, you have Jax yelling at Raquel.
Yeah.
He is so stupid. And so,
it's just frustrating because Raquel has done nothing to them except for date somebody they hate. And I'm a big person of your relationships and friendships and things like that should all be a street between you and that person.
Yeah.
Like your other relationship should not affect that person.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you don't have to be best friends with her because she's dating somebody you hate. Totally get that. You don't want to go to their wedding one day. You don't want to go to their dog party. You don't want to do anything.
But, like, you shouldn't hate her.
But don't scream at her just because she's dating somebody that you don't like.
She's honestly the nicest like, she does nothing but exist.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going to say
she literally doesn't do anything.
Favorite person, but, like, she literally doesn't
do anything. I
felt
so bad for her.
Ugh,
Minus that dress moment, I don't feel bad for her.
Whatever, man. You know what? If she has the confidence to come out in that dress, rock on, Raquel.
You do you.
Do your thing.
I won't wear it next, but you do
then,
you.
Tom and Ariana, specifically Tom, obviously go, can you just shut up? Like, stop talking. To which Brittany yells, Tom, you're his best man! Stop! To Jax. And, like, it's like, don't you want your friends to call out when you're stupid?
Yeah. Put you in your place when you need it.
Yeah. And even Andy said something like, Jax, you always claim, like, you've changed, blah, blah, blah. Well, what were you doing at James's age? Because Jax is, like, 40 and James is, like, 26, maybe. And Jax is like, he needs to grow up. But Jax at 35 was the worst.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we're, like, dealing with...
Like, why does Jax compare himself
Jax
to...
is not his father. He could be old enough to be his father.
I never thought about that.
Because Jax is literally ancient. He's just got enough work done. I hate Jax, obviously, everyone.
I love to hate him.
Oh, yeah, 100%. What else happened? You had Katie, who also yelled at James the whole time, but was very like, she went back on herself. This is, again, what made me mad. She was yelling at James for calling her names when someone said, hey, didn't you used to call Lala, like, a whore, and you were, like, really mean to her? And Katie goes, yeah, but that's girl stuff.
No.
I'm sorry. Any girl or guy could look at me and yell at me, and it does not matter.
No.
It does not matter your gender.
No.
Don't be rude.
Like, you have a right to be mad at him, but then you need to be like, I've learned from this, and I did make mistakes in the past.
Yeah.
But I don't appreciate it at this point in my life either. Like, it's never okay, and I'm sorry. I have had that conversation with Lala. I've apologized with her. I hope she has.
Yeah.
But, like...
And James isn't
own your stuff.
Because you're mean.
Yeah.
Like, Katie... I used to have so much love for Katie, and now she's just like, oh, get out.
She's hypocritical.
Yeah.
She won't own her, like, old stuff, which she used to own her stuff so much. She used to be like, yeah, I'm being mean.
Yeah. And now she's like, whatever.
Which, like, I'm kind of okay with it if you're mean, if you own it and you don't, like, cower. And then if somebody's mean to you, you can call them out too, but if they throw it back in your face, you're like, yeah, I do say that stuff too.
Whatever. So we have Tom Schwartz, who existed.
Oh, Tom Schwartz.
He was like, I love Katie, but James is cool. I'm just going to sit here.
I feel so bad for him. He invites him everywhere, and he's like, I'm so sorry you can't come.
You can't come because my wife will lost her shit. Whatever. Katie, calm down.
Get over it.
Then we have Kristen.
Who? Who's Kristen? Who?
The worst. Oh. She was asked about Carter. They are not dating, but they are hooking up and living together still. At the time of the reunion.
Yeah.
Now they're not.
Was that when they had already bought a house, or like she had bought a house and he moved in?
No, they were sharing an apartment, and she was going to
move out
when she moved into her new house. Which now she's in.
I'm excited to see these houses. I mean, I've seen them on Instagram, but like,
houses, yeah.
I'm excited to see.
I'm excited to see how their partying changes with houses. Like, are they going to go back to house parties?
I think so, because I mean, I follow them all on Instagram, and it looks like their holiday parties are in full swing.
Well, we don't get that. We only get summers, I think.
I know, but like, they are throwing, I mean, granted it is the holidays, but it seems like they're throwing parties.
Ugh, I'm excited. And then Kristen also yelled at James because James got a segment on season 7 where he helped his family out, and Kristen didn't think that was genuine. I feel bad for James in this situation.
When is helping your family ever a bad thing?
Also, Andy Cohen specifically was like, why are you obsessed with James?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know. I want to take him down. She's a nutcase. Go to therapy, Kristen. It's okay.
Oh, man.
It's okay to go to therapy.
It's like, I understand why Katie's upset with James. I understand why, like, everyone else, like, who was upset with him, like, has a reason. He has actually done them wrong in last season.
Yeah.
Kristen won't let any of it go.
No, she's still like, remember season 3? And we're all like, no.
And he's like, yeah, remember when you slapped me?
And
was it a punch or a slap?
James apologized to her for that. Oh my god. And then we have Jax and Brittany, who are getting married and no one cares. And we're going to see how long that lasts. Oh, we talked about the Faith rap. That's my favorite rap that James did.
I mean, I wish Brittany wasn't there for it, because I think that's mean.
So funny.
I think it's mean to do, because wasn't she working?
Yeah.
I think that's mean.
But it was so fun. Like, my thing is, if you're over it, you're clearly over it because you stayed with Jax, and it's on public TV.
Yeah. You've already recorded that whole time in your life.
Like, that's the most iconic line I know from any of James Kennedy's songs. And it was improvised.
Yeah, I love it.
Like, it was great. 10 out of 10. And you know what? Brittany's just acting like she's Princess Brittany. She's Bridezilla for shizzle.
I think she's really nice to him, so I understand why she was offended. She was pretty nice to him before that. But
I mean, I would have done it just to make Jax angry.
I think it's pretty funny.
I think it's funny. And Jax just yelled at everyone. So rude.
He's the worst.
Billy Lee came out for a little bit. We got to talk about Lala and Billy Lee's thing. Lala and James had that big blowout. James did apologize. I think they're friends now.
I think they are too.
I think
they're show friends.
Together.
I think they're coworker friends. I don't think they're full on friends.
And that's my thing is like these people are your coworkers.
Yeah.
Like not just at SUR, but like the show, you work with these people. You can have drama, but like you can't tell James to leave the stage on the reunion because James exists and works for the company. And
like you have to start inviting him on trips.
Yeah,
like
James,
that's your work.
I think these people know that James is kind of the most interesting part of this cast.
He's the one who brings a lot of the drama now.
Yeah, and we love it. We love it.
Oh, I
like if there was just a show James, Ren Raquel because she's there.
That wouldn't be good.
Ariana, Tom, and Stassi and Bo. Yeah, man. And Schwartz occasionally showed up. Oh, that show.
I'm in for Brittany coming along every once in a while, but
I would want
Jax stay at home.
I would want shots of Jax by himself.
Like Kristen, Kristen from the
Tom opening. Yes.
It is all about the pasta. Kristen eating the pasta.
She knew. Her and James coordinated that.
Got to keep the show running.
Whatever.
Got to keep this podcast running with the pasta. Every time there's a pasta reference, take a drink.
Oh my God.
A shot. That's too much.
Do whatever. You know what? Don't do. I mean,
do it.
This is good.
Responsibly.
Yes. So I did a deep dive onto the trailers. There's 2 Vanderpump Season 8 trailers.
Okay, I've seen one of them, I think, whenever I was watching TV.
The first one, it opens up with Stassi dressed like a nun.
No, I haven't seen this. Oh my God.
I think it's a nun. I could be really wrong, but she looked like a nun.
I'm sure she was.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. And then it cuts to Ariana's voice going, to party. And then they're all on a boat shaking their butts. Which looks like Brittany's bachelorette party because she's in white.
Oh, and they all went to Miami.
Is that where it was?
Yeah, they all the guys, all the girls went to Miami. And I think it was a joint party.
Just like Sheena and Shay's?
R.I.P.
Your face doesn't translate well.
I know. Man. I miss Shay.
I loved Shay.
What if he would have been invited and Sheena wasn't?
He might be invited. Him and Tom Sandoval might still. Tom was a groomsman.
A broomsman?
Badass. Yeah.
Groomsman. Did you say broomsman?
Groomsman?
Oh, I thought you said broomsman. Sweep.
Tom Sandoval would. He would do it. So then we have Lisa, a shot of Lisa on a horse, a shot of Sheena at a club, and then Brittany yelling, "This is awesome!" while she's wearing a onesie. That's the next scene.
Okay.
Then we have Stassi and Bo saying how happy they are, and then Lisa zipping off a building in Vegas, like ziplining.
Oh, that's probably at the Vanderpump Las Vegas opening.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
She didn't invite any of her co-stars from, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to it. Because they all got in fights, so she doesn't talk to any of them. She's off that show now.
I know, but...
She hates Kyle the most.
Oh, I love Kyle.
I know, me too.
I love that friendship.
Well,
that's for a different
it's a no more.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to show that on this season.
Oh, maybe. Because she's not on... We need more Lisa now since we're not getting her on Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And then we have Brittany's wedding. Or Brittany and Jax's wedding.
Yeah. Who's Jax?
The word.
Okay, I'm excited about this.
To make him mad because he's a narcissist, so we're like, Jax?
I'm excited about the wedding because we saw some of it on Instagram, so I can't wait to see the full-fledged thing. Yeah, I'm actually really excited, especially because at the reunion, didn't Jax say, like, you're not my groomsman anymore?
Yeah, okay, yes.
Or my best man?
Drama. So Tom Sandoval was his best man. But then at the reunion, he said, you're not my best man. And I think we get to see the blowout between them because there's a lot of shots of them fighting in the trailers. Also, Jax did tweet, like, Tom Schwartz has always been my best man. And people were like, no, you specifically said Tom Sandoval.
I think they were both the best men.
Maybe. But maybe Jax is trying to, like, hide it now. Whatever. So then we get Sheena and this blonde new girl, who I think her name is Diana.
Is it a new cast member?
Yes.
Okay.
And this blonde girl is basically like, Sheena, you're like jealous of me or something like that. And Sheena's like, no, I'm not. But I think that's over a dude, which we'll get to.
Adam.
No.
Ooh.
I don't know where Adam is. He was not in this at all. So then we have Ariana lecturing one of the new dudes about how his dating life's a mess.
Okay. All right.
And then this other girl, new girl, telling a new boy, I don't know which is which. There's like 2 brunette girls, 1 blonde girl, and 2 dudes that look literally the same with like scruff and dark, and it's gonna be a lot.
Okay.
But she was like, you just fuck a bunch of people to make yourself feel better. So that's calling him out.
Oh.
Then we get to see Lala and Randall have a home. Randall's on this season.
I've heard that. I heard that Lala begged Randall to be on this season.
Because he didn't want to.
Because he didn't want to, and I totally get it. Fofty really wanted him on. But I understand why he needs to be on it. If Bo's going to be on it.
Well, Lala got like roasted at the reunion because they were like, you don't show part of your life.
Yeah. And like, he doesn't have to be a full cast member, but like,
just, like
at group parties.
Let's see you and Randall interact. We don't know anything about your relationship besides that he is way older and he buys you a lot of stuff.
Well, I feel like it's at like group parties where he would be there, he isn't coming because of cameras. And I think that's ridiculous. Yes. Like, sign up for those moments.
Agreed. Then we get some cute shots of Stassi and Bo.
And
she's like, oh my god, are we going to get married?
Yes, they are! Spoiler alert. Wait, is the proposal on this season?
God, I think so.
It better be, because it was in a graveyard.
And it was over the summer.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, it is.
I'm very excited.
They're having their wedding on Vanderpump. They're trying to set the date around filming. That's what she said at BravoCon.
Oh my god, I would love... This is the couple I stand.
Yeah. I want a spin-off of their whole wedding.
Oh my gosh. I could just watch Stassi and Bo exist.
Screw the, like, Kentucky one that Brittany and Jax had.
Jax and Brittany take on Kentucky.
I didn't even watch it.
I didn't either.
I watched 2 episodes, and I was like, I can't.
I always think Jax is trash. Which brings us to our next
point.
Tom Sandoval and Jax get in a huge fight. And Tom Sandoval says, do you even know me?
Tom Sandoval said that?
Yeah, to Jax. And Jax doesn't because he's a trash friend.
Do you know where that was? Did it look like it was The Bachelor? Oh.
It looked like they were, quote unquote, working.
Has to be pre-wedding.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the wedding kicks off the season. I guess not because of the Bachelorette parties.
Set it up. Yeah, I think it's being set up. Like, I think it's going to be like She Knows Where It's towards the end, and then there's a couple episodes after the wedding.
Yeah.
And then we get Brittany yelling at Tom Sandoval, where she goes, quote unquote, fuck off, Sandoval.
Try it again with the accent. You were almost there.
I can only start it when I go, I'm engaged.
Okay, lead right into
Sandoval.
It. There it is. That was good. That was
so
solid.
Bad.
Solid.
So there's a new guy at SUR. I don't know if this is the previous new guy or what's happening, but he says he can't have friends who are girls, probably because he hooks up with them all. Don't hook up where you VLOOKUP.
Stop.
They don't know what a VLOOKUP is, but, you know, it's the same concept. Don't hook up where you work. Ugh. Anyway.
If you have to send a corp email to find her phone number.
Yeah, stop. Raquel is crying because James disrespects her. Again, Raquel just exists. Stop.
Oh, I think Raquel does need to get thicker skin.
Agreed. We have Katie and Stassi arguing with Kristen.
Ooh.
They're not friends.
That's I've heard everybody unfollowed Kristen.
They're not friends with Kristen, which I'm excited for because Kristen finally has a storyline.
Well, yeah, but like, who is Kristen going to be friends with this season? The new people?
No one, which is going to be awesome.
Because, like, what's her old boyfriend's name? Carter?
He left.
He's out. I guess she has to be with the new people.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That's what Stassi did whenever she dated Frank in season 1.
That's true. Oh, yeah.
Those random
that never came back.
In Vegas.
Yeah. Shout out Danielle. Was it Danielle and Jen? Were those your names? Jeremy, the bartender? I think it is.
Throw back to the cable knit sweater being ripped off.
Oh my god, the chunky sweater.
Chunky sweater.
God.
With the button up. Wasn't it button up?
Yeah, it was on the side, but it didn't matter. Yeah, it was weird. Tom and Tom argue while wearing old man prosthetics?
Ooh, I saw this.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I'm excited to see, because remember there were all those scenes at one time where they were wearing drag and no one knew why that was, but it was because Tom Schwartz and Tom Sandoval dressed up in drag.
Do you think it's Jax's birthday party?
He's like, I want to be 80 because I am old. Yeah. Tom Sandoval gets arrested.
Oh, over stealing some sunglasses in Hawaii?
He's not that stupid. Or is he?
Oh, man. Does it have any more scenario?
You have Tom Sandoval in handcuffs getting in the back of police.
Yes! It's like Jersey Shore style where you actually see it happen.
And everyone's crying.
Okay.
And then it has Stassi saying, I am shooketh. And then it's the end of the trailer.
Ooh, was that both trailers?
No, that was one.
What? That was only one?
Oh, yeah. There's another. Trailer number 2. Lisa's sitting down being interviewed, and she goes, I don't even know where to start. In her soft Lisa voice. And then it cuts to the show's theme song, and it's like, I can't sing, so like, you know that it's our time. But it's like this soft, like...
Oh, really slow down.
Like, ooh, like creepy.
Foreshadowing.
And then Jax is like, I don't even fucking know Tom Sandoval. And then Lisa, it cuts back to Lisa like, I thought these friendships would be forever.
I've seen this, yeah.
Like, these are the best days of our lives. I can't wait.
Shout out to Alicia, yeah.
And then it cuts to Katie and Stassi fighting with Kristen. And Lisa goes, I don't even know what's going on.
Oh my God.
I know. Just raise your glass. I'm going to stop. We're going to cut some more. And then but during this part, during the just raise your glasses high, it cuts to the new kids being shown, just like pictures of them.
You said there's 5 new kids?
Yeah. And then the blonde girl thinks a new guy is cheating on her. He says no, but he looks guilty. And then Lisa goes, I love new faces, but they have so many problems. Which, they're like 20.
Also, like, you need real workers.
Yeah, like, these are people that actually work for a living, so they have money problems. Like, yeah. I get it.
They're on board.
And then Brittany says, I'm about to knock you out, or knock her out, or something. She's going to knock someone out.
Interesting.
Katie tells Kristen that she will never be happy, which, yeah.
Dramatic.
True, though.
Bubs.
Sheena tells some blonde girl to be careful. I think the same blonde girl that asked if Sheena was jealous of her. James says he needs to be loved for who he is. Maybe Raquel was like, just don't cheat on me. And James was like, you have to love me for who I am. And she was like,
nope.
Probably.
Swipe left.
And then everyone yells, and Ariana cries about how she wants to get the fuck away from these people. She has like a moment in a club where she's like, I just want to get in a car and drive far away. And Tom Sandoval's like,
me too.
No. He's looking like, we can't.
I wonder if they're at the Bachelorette party.
Maybe. And then it's like, this one's for you tonight. And there's a shot of Brittany putting her head on a pizza box in her wedding dress. I don't know the context of this. Because it didn't look like she was crying.
No, she's just probably shit-faced.
Probably tired and just wants some. She's shit-faced in her wedding dress.
I would assume, yeah. I mean, I don't understand how she's eating more. Not saying she's heavy at all, but like, from what I saw on Instagram, they had so much food.
Wow.
They had like 4 mashed potato bars. No, I'm kidding.
$400.
But they had like trucks of like, they had the Taco Bell truck, I think, come to the wedding. Or was that the rehearsal?
They're sponsored by Taco Bell. I don't know.
Just saying.
Then we get to see the opener. Like the opening credits. Did
really?
You see these?
No.
Oh my God. So the first shot is Jax pouring a drink for Brittany. And they're slow-mo as they stare at the camera.
Really quick, pause. Yeah. Do you think that those cups have to be glued down, right?
Oh, 100%. And the liquid just flies
But there like actually is liquid in there, right?
Yeah, because I think the cool shot is when the liquid is like
We're both
around.
trying to do it, by the way, for a visual.
They just shoot it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Stassi is spilling her drink while Beau magically stands behind her. And yes, I wrote down magically because Beau's perfect.
He's everything we needed. He's
yes.
awesome and so quirky. Like, I love how different they are, but how great they are together.
Addition to the show.
Yeah.
And he truly... Because, like, if I'm going to describe Beau, he is the sun, and Stassi is literally death. She loves death. It's not even a thing. She loves murder.
She's the darkness.
Yeah, it's great.
But I love how opposite, like, they are, but they work so well. Like,
oh my God, they love each other.
Yeah.
Like, they just... And it brings out her dorky side.
I agree.
Remember when she used to be all cool when she was dating Jax, and we were like, we don't like this girl.
She was like a princess. Like, she recently shared a, like, throwback on Instagram, I think it was, with, like, her trying to, I forget how she described it. It must have been on her stories. It was like, when I used to dress like a senator's wife.
Yeah,
like,
because she wore the pearls.
Yeah.
And she, like, curled her hair, and yeah.
Now, like, she has her own, like, kind of edgy style.
Yeah.
Like, she still loves, yeah.
Oh, love it. So then the second shot is Tom and Katie sitting at, like, a table while the blonde girl named Dana is serving them, and this new kid named Max is in a suit.
Huh.
That's all I got. Like,
was he sitting with them, Max?
No, it was Katie and Tom sitting, and then Dana was serving them, and Max was just, like, standing behind Dana.
Okay.
Shot 3. Tom Sandoval is not behind the bar. He is in front of the bar. And Ariana's behind the bar.
Ooh.
Because she deserves it.
Well, he probably isn't a bartender anymore. He's an owner now.
Yeah. Remember when she was just going to make a cocktail book and he put himself in that, and now they both have, you know what, Ariana, you do your thing. You are an independent bad bitch.
Yeah, but I think it's their Fancy AF Cocktails book. It finally came out.
Yeah.
Which we are ordering.
Yeah, I'm going to buy it. James is in this shot, and he's looking at the camera while this dude named Brett is pouring wine in the background.
That's crazy. Raquel isn't with him.
Raquel's in the big group shot.
Oh, okay.
That one.
Okay.
And then shot 4 is Lala blowing rose petals, Kristen holding wine, accurate, and Sheena holding a tray with a sparkler on it.
Okay.
And then Lisa comes through in a beautiful black dress and gold jacket, looking hot as ever. And then it's the big group shot, and I just have a few notes from this.
Okay.
Peter's still there with Guillermo and Natalie.
We need Peter more this season.
My God, bring back Peter. He was the best.
We'll get him at the Bachelorette party.
What if Jax doesn't invite him?
No, he has to be there. He's always there. At the group party, or the
That's
group
true.
travels. And then I'm sure there'll be one more event they go to. Hopefully it's not like, you know when the girls went to that winery?
I think Peter's going to come back to boss around the new kids that are working with her.
Good point.
I think we'll get more Peter. Ariana looks like a straight up model in this picture.
I love her.
Raquel's in a Sir dress in the picture.
Finally on the employee list.
I know, and this is my favorite part. Kristen's all the way in the back, basically covered.
Ouch. I wonder like how she feels about it.
She doesn't have. This is why I think she needs a line, like a storyline. So now she's gonna have a fight with Katie. And, like, what would she be doing this season?
Nothing.
Yeah.
We'll get her moving into her
the
house.
most we got from her last season was she saged Stassi.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we'll get her. She obviously will have to go to the Bachelorette party.
Yeah.
And then, is she in the wedding? Yes, because she thought she was the maid of honor.
A big thing about Brittany.
She thought she was the maid of honor.
Yeah, but she's not.
And then we'll get her. I hope we get everybody moving into their houses.
God, I'd love that.
I want to see them all and critique them all. We'll have to have a house
and how
hunters.
they decorate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
And then obviously her, Katie, and Stassi are fighting, so we'll get that. But they've got companies together. Yikes! I haven't seen anything about that wine in a while.
Kristen bringing Bo. He'll be a witch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll take Lala too.
Yeah. Oh, 10 out of 10. I like Lala.
I'm on board.
But she's got Give Me Lala. Her company.
That's true. I mean, but they all have a bunch of companies.
That's true. Yeah, they just keep making companies.
You want a toilet paper company? We got
we
one.
got it. Tom Schwartz, that one's for you. You can do that. So now, the new cast members that you've been dying to hear about. So there's 5 new ones, full time. Obviously, there's like Raquel, who we know, who's going to be more on the show now.
Yeah, but she's not one of the 5.
Bo. No.
Okay.
These are like brand new cast members, although one we've seen before, which I'm excited to tell you about. So first we have Charlie. She's a model and an actress, and she works as a waitress at Sir.
That's good. Step 1.
And a Hollywood bottle service girl. She's referred to as Sheena's mini-me.
Is this the girl who's fighting with Sheena?
No, I think this is
a different one.
One of the brunette girls.
Okay.
So this guy Brett, who's one of the new cast members, he becomes attracted to her. Oh wait, no, this is it. Hang on, I wrote this down.
Here we are.
I'm backtracking. So she's referred to as Sheena's mini-me. So this guy Brett becomes attracted to Charlie, which makes Sheena jealous. I found this online, so.
Okay.
And I looked her up because since she's an actress, she must have an IMDb, or DB, sorry. I just pulled up the tongue better the other way. And there's a short video she was in, but that's it.
Okay.
So how do you label actress? I don't know, but
solid.
whatever. Charlie Burnett.
Charlie Burnett.
That's her name. So now we have Brett Capriani.
Works for me.
He's a YouTube fitness star.
Oh, no.
And he's the ex-boyfriend of influencer Carly Bible, who's a makeup YouTuber.
Don't know.
I don't know her either, but that's just what I found. So he's a fashion expert, and he makes a lot of vegan recipes.
Why is he working at Sir? To get on a show.
Yeah, he's like a YouTube star. That can't go far, so become a reality TV star.
No, but they do. They get paid a lot of money. YouTube stars do.
That's true. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. It's just
Whatever. He's on the show.
And he's being taught to bartend from Jax, which
you're
not going to go very far, Brett. Your face is just no.
Okay. Grandfather Jax teaching the youngins how to bartend.
I don't know how it's going to happen.
Does Jax even have... I don't even remember seeing him.
Bartender.
Yeah, behind the bar last season.
Because he wasn't even when he worked at Sir, he never showed up.
Yeah, okay.
So now we have Dana Cathan. Kathan. Dana Cathan. She's a stand-up comedian. She does not get along with Jax and Brittany. They do not like her.
Okay. I hope we get an explanation.
This is the blonde, I think. Dana's the blonde.
Okay.
But she's very tight with Stassi, Lala, Katie, and Kristen.
Interesting. Obviously not Kristen for long.
She's friends with James and Raquel, too. So she seems likable. Because honestly, if I'm going to be a new cast member, I'm not going to associate with Jax and Brittany either.
Well, they're in the bigger group. I feel like you'd be less likely to be friends with...
Jax and Brittany?
No, with Raquel and...
James?
Yeah.
I think because Raquel works there, she's probably
That's true. Hey. Okay.
She is who we've seen before. So I'm going to take you back to season 7 when the boys have a staycation so Peter can get laid.
Yes.
She was one of those girls.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if she's the girl Peter slept with, but she was there.
How do you research this and you found it?
Yeah.
Wow.
But again, I don't know how accurate this is. Please don't quote me and hate me if I'm wrong, but yes. 100%.
Loosely accurate.
Yes. Yeah, so that's Dana. And then
okay.
Danica Dow.
Dana and Danica.
Danica, yeah.
Danica. Like the race car driver.
Yeah. Who?
Never mind. Dating Aaron Rodgers, obviously.
No,
Bears fans.
She is the assistant manager of Sir.
So
Danica doing her thing.
I'm on board. Okay, this is awesome.
She's working with her ex-boyfriend.
Peter.
No. Peter, I wish. It's either got to be Brett or this dude Max that's coming up that I'm going to tell you about.
What if it was James?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know who she's dating. It didn't say.
Yeah.
I would assume Brett.
That better be some drama.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
I don't know.
This was in her bio.
Okay. On Bravo? Okay.
I tried to look other places too, but Bravo just gave me such a bio.
No, I mean, they know everything.
Yeah.
These people aren't relevant enough to be digged up. If it's by Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen went and wrote it himself. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's totally Max. It has to be Max. But okay, I'm not going to say that for sure. But
once again, loosely accurate.
The next thing in the bio was she also knows about Max's past and spills some details.
Wait, Max is in Vanderpump...
No, there's a new Max.
Okay.
Not Max Vanderpump.
Is that his last name, right?
Todd? Max Todd? Because it's Ken Todd and Lisa Vanderpump.
I never even... It has to be because Pandora
Vanderpump?
It wouldn't be Pandora Todd.
Well, now she's married to Jason.
Oh, I would never change my last name if it was Vanderpump.
It's true.
Okay.
Anyways,
Max.
But I think maybe she's dating Max, but it's unclear. So I'm just going to say she's working with her ex-boyfriend, and this dude Max that I'm about to tell you about, she knows about his past.
Okay.
So Max is the manager of Tom Tom.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he's good friends with both the Toms.
Yeah, this is great.
They hang out.
We get to see Tom more.
He dates everyone, but doesn't want to date an employee until he meets
Dana. But Sheena must like him, and that must be their fights about.
Here's what's triggering my memory. So Brett likes Charlie.
Okay.
Brett's the bartender being taught by Jack.
Yep.
And Charlie's the actress, model, waitress, and bottle service girl.
Correct.
And Sheena's somehow in that.
Yes.
And then we have Max, who likes Dana.
Okay.
So Max is Tom, and Dana is assistant manager at Sarah.
Correct.
But Danica possibly dated Max in the past.
Ooh.
Which is great. I don't know how all these people get hired at the same place. This is nuts.
I do. This is exactly what producers want.
They interview someone. They're like, "Do you have any crazy exes?" And
yeah.
Like, yeah. And they're like, "Oh my god, do they want a job?"
I feel like producers find these people first and are like, "Lisa, here's your new crew."
Someone at Bravo that's like drama relationship.
They're like, "Here's your sir uniform," and they're like, "Wait, doesn't Lisa hire?" And they're like, "No, we hire."
The intern is like, "I'm above Lisa." Never, Lisa. Never. Sorry,
Lisa. I'm sure you don't interview people like this until Kristen asks for her job back.
Okay, so now at BravoCon.
Ooh, yay.
The new cast got interviewed about the old cast got interviewed about what they think about the new cast.
This was not on stage though. These were the behind the scenes because I saw these happen and I refrained because I knew you were looking into them.
So Jax says he only likes 2 of them. 2 of 5.
Oh, but he didn't say which 2.
No. And Brittany claims she likes 3 of them, but Brittany gave who she likes. She likes Brett, Max, and Dana, the blonde stand-up comedian that, what'd she do? She might date, what's-her-face?
Isn't she with Brett? Or is she with
Max.
Max.
So she likes both boys and Dana,
okay,
who Max has a crush on.
So then I would assume...
it says in her bio that she doesn't get along with Jax and Brittany.
Oh.
But maybe Brittany just likes her but doesn't want to hang out with her.
Yeah.
Jax says the new members on the show are so much younger, which Jax is 100,
obviously.
So everyone's younger.
We think you're having an old person birthday party, so obviously.
The theme is old.
The theme is Jax's
elderly,
real age.
The geriatric. Okay, so they're so much younger, and some of them can be fun at times.
Jax said this?
Jax, you were literally so boring. Yeah.
Some of them can be fun at times. You sound like you have kids who are in college.
You're right. He's like, some of them are cool.
They're kind of fun sometimes.
Oh my god. Grandpa Jax, calm down.
Your bedtime was 8 p.m.
Honestly. Jax is shocked at how young they are. And then I wrote, because him and his friends are literally so old.
No, not him and his friends. Just him.
Can you imagine just being interviewed and he's like, I can't believe how young these kiddos are, and everyone's like, well, you should go liver problems at this point.
Oh my god,
you're so old.
Yeah, it's I was in college when these kids were born.
Jax didn't go to college.
Okay, I graduated high school when these kids were born.
Literally,
how crazy! My friends were graduating college.
He's close to 20 years older than these kids.
Yeah,
a little 18 to 20.
I would hate them too.
Because they're the new generations. Them and James, man. I want to see
that's
what
where it's going.
James finally has friends in his corner. And then Jax said, the new people don't stick around that long, and I don't want them to.
Okay, that's not happening. That, I mean, it is happening.
I'd rather see Jax leave than these new people. I'm excited for the drama.
Here's the thing is, once you buy your houses like you did, it changes everything.
Can you imagine, too, being 40 and being like, I'm going to run these kids off my show?
You're the kid. You're the guy. You're the old guy who's like, I'm gonna run them off my lawn. That's what he's pretty much saying. But
yeah, he's
get off my lawn.
Get off my restaurant. Oh my god. Okay, so Sheena at BravoCon said some of the new members fit in with the cast, while others struggle.
I like how coy they're being.
Yeah, we don't know a lot, but I'm excited.
Also,
I think Sheena's always nice to new people, though.
I agree, because I think she's the first one to be put out of this group that...
Yeah, remember when they hated her?
Every other season, pretty much. So I feel like she likes to kind of have some people in her back pocket.
Yeah. She was the first one I still out. No, she was kind of mean to Lala at first.
Yeah, but they were pretty good friends, I feel like.
Yeah.
Better than, like, Katie was to her. So it's like, I think she likes to have these people in her back pocket for when Stassi's going to turn against her.
Because we know it's coming.
It is.
So Tom Schwartz said the new cast members were great and added so much to the show, which is very Schwartz-like.
So neutral.
He said, I love this quote. He goes, "We're the OGs," which I then was like, he wasn't a cast member in season 1 though. He just showed up.
He wasn't around. He wasn't truly there for a while.
He like worked out with Tom Sandoval occasionally when he talked about Kristen, but we didn't know anything about him. He was just like,
no. He was that person where like, oh man, I need to like kind of talk shit about all these people.
Yeah.
Who's a friend in quotes that we can like bring in to like work out with Tom, or
Tom
work
Schwartz,
out.
what you doing?
Yeah, it's like, oh hey, let me bring in my friend.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom Sandoval was.
He was the friend that got the like name underneath.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like Katie's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Stassi said she's not impressed with the new cast members.
I think she has high standards, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, but I support Stassi. Don't get me wrong.
No.
I love Stassi.
Absolutely.
But she can be kind of harsh.
Oh, but I wouldn't want her to change. I feel like, and her saying that, she's acknowledging she's in a different place in her life.
And I think the most humbling part about Stassi is when she eats crow.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I loved when she was crying to Katie, and she's just like, I'm sorry. And I was like, God, Katie, if you don't freaking forgive her, I'm going to lose it.
Remember when she, like, went to New York?
And she disappeared.
Yeah.
With Patrick.
Yeah.
Who I'm not even sure was real. So Lala said she's excited because she's been new, and she's opening her arms to anyone else that's new.
All
which, I gotta give it.
I do like Lala. I think she's pretty open to new people.
And I think because she was new.
Yeah. And she got the worst of it.
Oh, her and James were they hated him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she knows what it's like to be included, so I feel like she does give everybody a shot. Even like James, she did give him quite a few shots last season. So it's like, I know what it's like to be in your position, and I'm not going to do what they did to me. Yeah.
And I like that about her.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to her. And James said he really likes the new cast.
So, wow. So rich.
I'm excited. I think James is finally going to have a crew behind him.
Do you think that that's going to be like his team, and then like the OGs are going to be on a team?
Yeah, I think they're all going to become friends with Raquel.
That's true.
Besides the dude that works at Tom Tom, what are we going to still get shots of Sheena and Katie working at Sir
in their little tiny dress?
What can I get you?
No.
Shut up. No one's actually.
I don't think they're going to acknowledge that they work there anymore. I think they're going to be eating there and going out there. Yeah, like being the Stassi's. You know, like how Stassi has not worked there, but like everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I think they're just going to frequent there.
Maybe.
To get the drama and get filming in.
Yeah. But I think these people are going to become good friends with James. Because James, I think, still DJs at Sir.
I think so, too.
So I think he's become friends with all these people. So is Raquel.
I think, actually, I'm going to, hold on, back up my last statement.
Okay.
That Jax and Brittany will still, in quotes, work there.
In quotes.
I feel
Jax is going to show up the first episode and be like, I got to start working for this wedding. It's going to be so expensive.
Well, you said that he's training Brett.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he kind of has to work there. And I feel like Brittany hasn't fully paid her dues yet. Like, everybody else has worked there since season 1. Brittany came in, like, season 5.
Yeah. From working from Hooters.
Oh, man.
In her romper that she wore.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was bad. It was horrible.
Remember when Jackson's birthday party was at Hooters? Oh, man.
But that's all I have.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have learned so much. Wow, that's insane.
I'm excited. I think they're going to add a lot to the cast.
I agree.
And I think they're going to start to, like, weasel out the old cast a little bit.
I agree. Who are you, like, rejecting, blocking this season? Who do you think is going to be, like, the worst?
Okay, yeah. The worst person I think is going to be this season is I think it's going to be Brittany. She's going to be Bridezilla.
Good, okay.
She's going to do that thing where she's going to walk up to old members of, or like new members at Sir, and she's going to be like, I can't invite you to my birthday, or my wedding. Sorry, hope you're not mad at me. Oh, no, you're mad at me. Like, she's going to do that thing. She's going to yell at everyone, and she's going to yell at Jax, and she's going to make me so mad.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard because I used to love everything Brittany did.
I think she's, like, on a, like, she's on a high horse, like, now. Like,
Yeah,
she's, like,
she's
fully
like,
integrated
I'm
with the
dating
cast.
Jax. I'm best. No one hates me. And it's like, well, I do, kind of.
Yeah. I feel like she's not the nice girl she used to be.
Yeah.
Which is why I loved her.
Do we think Jax and Brittany's wedding or marriage is going to last?
You know what? That is another season.
Prediction. Just, and we'll look
I
back
think
at
they're
this.
going to make it last until this show's over. Because I don't think they're going to be on it for that long, but they will make it to the end. I don't think Jax is willing to have that publicly.
Okay.
But no, I don't think so. I think he'll cheat on her. I think it'll be like the like small gossip around town. Random reports. But I don't think Brittany will do that. I don't think she'll make it public anymore. Oh, yeah. Because they're married now. Yeah. I think they'll deny it till the day they die if he cheats on her.
I really think he rushed into getting married because his dad passed. Like, I think he was like...
I think he genuinely felt bad about what he did and thought the best way to correct it was to get married. Because, I think it's because his dad died. He was like...
And he's like, I gotta be a great man.
I need to be who my dad was. Let me write my path. And apparently that is a straight to the altar.
Bar fit Jax.
But, all right, on the flip side...
Wait, no, who do you block?
Who do I block?
Yeah, this is our segment, by the way. We're going to do who are we blocking on Instagram, because they're all Instagram hoes. Like, in the best way.
What friend would you accept this week?
Yeah, and we're going to accept them, too.
So I would block... I feel like it's going to be Jax. But I feel like that's the norm.
Sucks. Yeah.
But then again, I kind of, like, I'm worried about James.
I think James is going to thrive. I'm so here for it.
Yeah, but there was, in those previews, there was stuff about him, like, relapsing, too.
That's true.
So I'm going to go with James.
Okay.
I think he's going to have a better season than last season, but I think he's going to fuck up a lot again. And, like, they're going to put Jax in a good light because they're getting married. Uh-huh. So I'm going to go with James.
Okay. Brittany and James.
And then what...
Who are we accepting?
I think we should do the new people. Like,
yeah, I was going to say, I think I'm going to accept... Damn, I don't know, because they're going to come with a lot of baggage.
I think I'm going to do Max, the one who's working at Tom Tom. He seems like he's got himself set up between the Toms.
And I think he's manager.
Yeah, I think he's going to be solid.
Okay. Yeah.
And I feel like a guy will bring less drama.
I like the looks of Jax. I was going to say Charlie, but I think she gets into it with Sheena. Mm-hmm. But also, if you're going to get into it with someone, it should be Sheena.
That's a good person,
like, Sheena's not going to
other people
destroy you.
Well, yeah, and other people will back you up.
Yeah, and she works as a bottle service girl, which I hope we get to see a little bit of.
Yeah. You remember when they went to Mexico? I want Ariana dancing again.
Oh,
when she just let it
all
out.
If I had to pick an old cast member, I think Ariana's... I just love Ariana.
I do too. I think she's going to have a stellar season.
She always does.
Yeah.
Because even when Kristen yelled at her for a whole season, she still looks great.
Well, because she doesn't fight fire with fire.
Yeah, she's like, I'll just let the fire burn and walk away.
She's the only one...
She doesn't throw water on it. She's like, I'll just leave.
She's the one who, like, thinks reasonably about things. She's like... We're trying to give him a chance about, like, James. Like, let it go. Who cares if we're nice to him?
And she has Stassi now as a friend. And I think she really does make Stassi see things clearer.
I agree. Like, I'm excited for their birthday.
Oh, my God. I love Ariana and Stassi's friendship, too.
Me, too.
Like, I think Stassi's nuts, but I think when Stassi gets nuts, Ariana's like, can you just not? And then Stassi's like, oh, I won't.
I feel like Ariana's like, just let it go.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because she's the best. But I'm worried about that scene where she cries and says she wants to just drive far, far away.
I agree.
Okay, whatever. But I'm picking Charlie. I think Charlie's going to have a good season.
I'm on board with Max. Well,
oh my God,
this has been a good time. I'm excited for the season.
Oh my God, is this the end? So the new season starts
in January
7th. I think, let me check my calendar. Oh my God.
We're really excited. It's going to be a great one.
January 7th.
So many new people, so we'll have a lot to cover.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Tune in. Great. Thanks for listening because
thanks, you guys.
It's all about the pasta.